Okay, here we go with part two. We got a northbound coming here on the CSX Toledo sub. I think we have 3 northbounds coming. I'm here at Union Road in Carlisle, Ohio. This is pretty much at the Warren County, Montgomery County state line, and here we go. Looks like we got us a mixed manifest here. This may be M510. Okay, there we go. What I understand, there's 2 more right behind this one, so hang around. There's where we're all hanging out in the shade at right there. All right, here comes that local back. You saw in the first video, I had just a light engine go up. He's coming back now with a string of cars from up close to Dayton. Should be 1643. SD 40-2, getting her done. Who says them old locomotives can't get her done? Yep, that was an SD 40-2. And buddy, he was pulling a good load there. Okay, I gotta get over to the CSX tracks. We got one coming north right now, and it's got a couple of surprise locomotives on the front, so I gotta get over there. Hang around. All right, here we go. Keep your eye on the locomotives on the front of this. This is going to be an ethanol train, but it's got some foreign power on it. Empty ethanol train. Sioux line. Well, there's Buckeye Freight Railin and Simon's EMD Productions. I'll have links down below to their channels. Make sure you check them out and subscribe. All right, we got a train coming north here. It's M252, but before it gets here, here's your old milepost here. This C45 means that Cincinnati is 45 miles from right here. Since this line runs between Cincinnati and Toledo, hence the Toledo sub. And you come around to this side, and T157, that means Toledo is 157 miles from here. So depending on which direction you're going, you know how far you are from your destination. And I hear the train coming now, so I'm gonna walk on down here. But I thought I might point that out to you in case you noticed it in the video. That's what it is. All right, here we go. Northbound on CSX here. This is M252. I believe that's an auto rack train. And I'm hearing we may have the Middletown Special coming right after him. Little horn salute for the rail fans here today. Locomotives here now. He's down by the crossing. Got loaded auto racks here. Big money train. Price of cars today. All right. Having a pretty busy day here so far. I think that's number 10. And I'm going to be here for a while yet because there's a special one coming on these NS tracks over here coming south. It may not be here for another 2 or 3 hours, but I want to get it. I'm not going to tell you what it is in case it doesn't show up, but you'll know it when you see it if I get it. Well, I didn't even have time to walk back over and get in the shade, and I heard them call out South Carlisle for this train. This is the Middletown Special coming out of the Cleveland Cliffs Steel Mill. You're going to have rolls of coiled steel, empty gondola cars, and empty slab cars heading north. This train's heading up towards Deschler. And then I think it eventually goes into either Michigan or back over to Cleveland. I can't remember which. Here he comes. There's Jawtooth over there. There's the slab cars. Boy, that breeze feels good. We're in the mid 90s with humidity making it feel like it's over 100 right now. In other words, it's hot. All right. Let's hope they keep them rolling now. It was a slow morning, but the afternoon sure has picked up. All right. We got a southbound / railroad east coming here, and I believe it's a local. Some cryo cars. Got a nice echo off that building right there. I thought there was another train coming for a second. All right, short and sweet, but we'll take it. Yep, there's the CSX tracks over there. Boy, that'd be a killer spot for a rail park right there. Carlisle ought to look into that. They got all kinds of room for parking. They could put up a nice picnic shelter. They could even have camping there if they wanted to. All right, folks, we got something real special here. This is the Norfolk Southern OCS Train Officer Car Special. It's going to have the Southern Heritage locomotive leading and the Wabash behind it. I've been sitting here since 9 o'clock this morning waiting on this train. It's almost 5:30. I've been here 8.5 hours waiting on this train. Beautiful locomotives. Boy, that thing shines like new money. And out here in 90-degree weather waiting on that thing, and it was worth the wait. The Southern's my favorite heritage unit, and that's the first time I ever got it. So thanks for watching, everybody. That's going to do it for me for the day. If you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new here and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and help me out with this algorithm, because they're trying to keep us small channels down. And the ads pay for the bills. And with that, thanks for watching, everybody. I sure appreciate the support, and I will catch you on the next one. Well, here we go with a southbound CSX. I said I was leaving. And what do you know? We get one more. Well, bonus train. I was loading up and Lost Depot come and said there was one coming south, so it didn't take long, and here it is. All right, that's going to do it for the day, folks. Thanks for watching, everybody. I sure appreciate the support, and like I said, I'll get you on the next one.